good. What's it now? Oh, it's afternoon. No morning no more. It is a beautiful, balmy +1 Celsius. Can't believe I'm saying that. +1! 2 days ago it was like -30-ish. It's +1. Wild. And since it is Friday and it's +1, I am it's Friday, yeah. Friday +1. Sunday morning, heading back to Saskatchewan to continue seed cleaning since, you know, it's -30, so it's not -30. So everything will run and start, not break. Wild, eh? So I got a whole bunch of stuff to get ready for then. So like this will be a potentially 2 to 3 weeks stint, because we got we're cleaning right now in Kelvington. We got another job to do in Kelvington, then we gotta go by Saskatoon. Was it Aberdeen? Then we're going Melfort and Spiritwood and all the way back up to Middle Lake. So potentially in the neighborhood of 2 or 3 weeks, depends how aggressive we are and how well everything goes, and so and whatnot. So God, like, since I'm gonna try and not have other people having to worry about feeding pigs. They go about, right now they're going about a week on feed. I need to fix my wiper washer stuff, because that side real good, this side, and then it stops there. Something's not right. Anywho, what was I rambling about? Oh, feeding pigs. So since I've been gone for 2 or 3 weeks and don't really want to get anyone else to have to feed them, because the people get moany and groany and whatnot. So I'd sooner not have to owe people who are whining and complaining. So got about a week plus worth of feed right now if I fill everything full. Actually no longer, because 1 mixer load will do a week, and I can hold 1.5 mixer loads ish. So I got 2 other feeders, they're not as great, in the back, so I'm gonna bring those up and I'm gonna fill everything right full and put like 4 to 6 bales of straw, just jam, like make them a bale pile, make the pigs a bale pile, and fill 4 feeders, cork them full of feed, and then also leave the mix mill full of feed. Then if someone does if they do run out and someone has to feed them, they're not gonna actually have to make feed. It just pull the tractor out, dump the whole load into a feeder and tool off. So that's the plan. They should have pretty close to 3 weeks worth of feed and bales, and then no one will have to do anything. So nice, so nice, so good. So I'm gonna dick around with that today. And also, those are tires. Got new tires on the truck this morning, so I don't have to worry about a tire blowing up, which is also so good. Here's another cool update. Shiny door frame. New shock. Look at this. The door closes all by itself and seals. What? Hasn't been like that for like, I don't know, 2 or 3 years, since Dad broke the first window. Dad's the only one that's broken every window in this door. And the first one, he is moving some scrap metal because we got a whole bunch of scrap took out. No, like they got a track hoe with grabbers and magnets, but oh, we're gonna move everything around with a Bobcat instead. So as a result, he smashed the window, bent the door frame. Oh no, the door frame's fine. The door frame's fine. Oh, there's no bit in it. It's fine. It's good. Yeah, but guess what? Ever since then, oh, I'm sweating. It's so warm. Ever since then, the door don't close properly. You're always twisting it, and it's not sealing right. Well, guess what? Steven put the new door frame in. Guess what? It seals. It latches the first time. Whoa, it's crazy. Maybe the door frame was bent. But guess what? For this little chunk of bent, there's a cup bar here, flat plate, and a mount for that. 450 bucks. That little shock, $90. But hey, it says Bobcat on it. Whoa. Yeah, that's overpriced, but it works. And we're not gonna buy to replace this Bobcat, if you want a new one, it's like 120 to 150 grand. So it's like, not a happening. Now let's spread these forks out and let's go grab some feeders. Ugh. Burning some stuff and things. Yeah, crazy the door stays open. Wild. Come on. Oh, this is a beautiful spring morning, afternoon, except it's end of February, so not exactly spring yet. Hi, baby. What you doing? So what we gonna do first is set some bales out here because there's lots of ice on top, so it makes it just an absolute pain to take twine off. So we're gonna set out a bunch of bales since it's melting. We're gonna set a whole whack of bales out. On their end so that the ice, see there, and so that the ice maybe melts off a little bit, so that we can take the wrap off easier. I'm gonna probably put 6 bales out. Give them a good jag. Be 3 weeks worth. There, see all that snow on there? And there's a lot of ice from the rain that we got. So we're gonna put these so that if there's some sun, maybe, the ice will kind of half melt, sort of. See this one under the tree? Not much. 2 bigs. Tomorrow we fill them up. It'll be pretty much 3 loads, three mixed mill loads to fill all 4 of those. Might not quite like completely empty it out, but be pretty close. Pretty close. Now what to do? I think I'm gonna try that snow pusher out. See if push some more snow around, kind of for fun. See how that works. Ooh, look at that. Oh, I like it. I must say, it takes a lot of getting used to. Holy moly. Because, especially like you probably noticed, like like dumping the bucket kind of thing. So you used to get up, dump. But there's nothing to dump. You just, like you don't even have, the only time you need to move your bucket is to, for your skids. Like, man, and does that blade, oh, that blade cuts so nice too, like shave. Smells like grass, like summer. All these bags of salt. Ugh. There's our minus, look at that, just spin out. Look at all the frost. The fluid's still 30 below, and it's plus like 2 right now, or 3. Yes. This is fun. This box blade, and being with how hard you can make it work on 10 feet, I don't know if I'd want to. There's a bag. I don't know if I would want 11 foot. Like, you can kill this thing like full power, like I think it's like 75 horsepower on this thing or something like that. Kill it dead if you want to. Like, you can do a lot with that. Also, I got it. Move this out of the way so I can scrape right up to the bin. Also, I gotta go back and adjust the pad because this pad came up. So it digging in it too much. Jerry can probably don't need to be here, but it is. Oh, we got pails. Yeah, I guess we'll fix that so we don't dig too hard. That's why it's so hard pushing sometimes. Alright, let's try and fix this thing so we can actually use the skid as a skid. Whoop, too much. And this was up, so there might like it. We had to. Oh, my finger's cut. I cut my finger on. I don't know. Oh, that lock washer. Utter garbage. Man, it's junk. Just completely shred those lock washers. Well, guess we'll see how long that lasts for. Well, since we got lots of packed snow in here, and instead of trying to make the drain work a little more in the shop that's kind of half plugged, we'll just scrape all this stuff out. Oh, we even got a little bit of dirt there. Scrape out most of the snow and ice. Yeah, actually get some of the dirt out too. This is the proper maintenance you're supposed to do when you have track machines. That's why I call it a track shovel. But like most things, it doesn't get done. So yeah. So there's that much less water that has to melt. Now in the summer, when this is all dirt, yeah, you just don't want it to build up. And if we were leaving this outside, it'd be even more important, because if you leave it outside, it'll freeze up. And then you're stuck. And there's times you can't actually do anything. You're frozen. Mint. What's the word? It's mint if you squint. Yeah, something like that. It's like plus, actually, see what the temperature actually is, because it's beautiful. 3 degrees. Oh, see if the poor 7 tree that hadn't been running in quite some time. What the heck? Don't need the key, I guess, but let's do it twice. See if it'll start, and if it'll start, I'll let it run, and then charge the battery up and fill Bob up with diesel. Oh, oh. Come on, we're almost there. Poor starter. Come on. We got smoke, why aren't you? What a crock. Almost there, like so close. Just not all the glow plugs are functioning, I think, is the issue. So we got smoke, we got fuel, just glow plugs and like wiring harness maybe. No. Let's see if our brake clean will do something. Hello, 7-3. You've been a not good girl today. That should be not too much brake clean. Now, since we're not worried about glow plugs, actually, like, it won't wreck glow plugs. Oh, you could. Guess we'll put a little ether in, because you could tell when it got a little bit of brake clean, but it just sometimes brake clean doesn't have the chooch that ether does. Frickin' so close. Come on, someone go pour some brake clean in there. Oh. Oh, there we go. It's got some brake clean. Why will you not go? Actually needs ether? Like, freaking a little much on ether, I guess. Well, we're this far. Come on. Oh, we're right to the rug. It's trying, but it's also kind of dying. There we go. Oh, I need to get these freaking valve covers took off and change the glue plugs. I think it's a combination of glow plug and valve cover harness that we're having issues with. Runs alright once you're, yeah. But just to get there, yeah, keep a screwdriver in the truck all the time. Now let the batteries charge up a bit, and then we'll fill Bob up with fuel, give him a grease job since he's getting low on fuel. You wanna see something cool? Yeah. Since it's so icy, like we just slip and slide everywhere. Actually, over here is better. Woohoo! Whoa! Look at that! Whoa. Yeah, it's so slippery. We just spin a room. Woohoo! do, I learned from my one uncle, is on loader machines, whether it's like front end loader, anything where you're like, you use the loader. Well, that's kind of anything with a loader, I guess. That was, yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, so a front end loader, wheel loader, bob, scat, whatever. Every time you fill up with fuel, you grease it. That way, like, yeah, you just grease it every time you fill up with fuel. Some say, oh, that's excessive. Well, guess what? You maybe don't have to put as much grease in it if you grease it. Well, I know you don't have to put as much grease in it, but just a bit of grease every time you fill up, like about 15 pumps, and those ones take more. And like, you don't need to excessively grease it, like 10's lots on those, maybe a little much. Like 5, what are we at? Yeah, we'll go to 6 on these little ones. 6 pumps of grease. Not a lot, it's not pouring grease out, but guess what? Yeah, let's up that to go back to 10. On all these little ones, put 10 pumps in. And you oh, that's a little more much for that one, but you put 5-10 pumps in. You most likely won't have a lot of issues with wear, or a lot less issues with pin wear and all that. It just, you know, keeps the meat and potatoes of the loader healthy. See a little bit of grease coming out. That's not necessarily a bad thing. You'll clean it up every so often, once a year. You scrape any excess grease off. Clean your grease gun off. Look at that, greased, ready to go. Now we'll bring the truck up if it's still running and fill her up with fuel, and she'll be good for another tilt out of fuel. Oh yeah, screwdriver, won't forget that. About out of fuel. Yeah. of fuel, I guess. I just realized I didn't show you guys what I got. Look at these. Look at these tires. Cooper Discover ST Max with studs. I had these on my Chevy half ton like 10 years ago actually. Love them. The Firestone Discover AT2s or whatever I got, I like them too, but these ones I also really like. Oh, look at that. Woo, I love them. Woo, they make it look like a truck again.